Come on in, y'all. Y'all come on in. We all have pain. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're on, and I'll be your. Come on, come on, come on. That's my boy. Let's go. What's up, big man?
Oh, congratulations to the Cowboys.
I know, man. I know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be. I'm
You
gonna
don't
be
have
humble
to say it.
tonight.
It's all in your background, man. On your background.
And my shirt, and I got on some house shoes.
Oh, damn. Help us
Man,
today.
you look good, Rory. You look good, man.
Oh man, don't do that to me. I'm gonna start blushing. I
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
put
you
a
look
hat on.
good, man.
Don't
Hey,
do that to
I
me,
got
brother.
these at Ross too. I got these at Ross too.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Hey, Sneaky.
What up,
What's going
Snake?
on? I knew you were gonna lead with the Cowboys.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, like Jimmy Johnson say, how about them Cowboys?
Oh, oh God. We gotta hear this all week.
I
When they
know,
play
man.
again?
It's Sunday night at 6:30, the last game. It's gonna be interesting. They've been playing when we played the 49ers and the Niners, man. We went back and forth a couple of years. So here we are, y'all. Here we are. How about them Cowboys? Hey, Yellow.
Crazy thing, right? The only
Yeah.
time I sit down to watch a Cowboys game and they win.
I was so nervous when he threw it to Julio and scored that touchdown. I got so nervous. My butt got so tight because when he ran back and threw it to Michael Evans, I'm like, look, here we go again. And he missed the ball. I said, okay. I said, yeah. I said, Dak played such a great game. Good evening, everybody. Y'all tap that screen. All roads lead to ATL because next week we'll be 3 days from meeting each other in person. I am so excited. So Rory, open up, Yella, then you, then Phil. Y'all just talk to everybody. How y'all doing tonight? And then I want us to uplift a brother. He won't make it tonight, but we want to raise some funds for him, and I give y'all his cash out. So guys, come on, talk to us tonight.
How's everybody doing? This is by far my most favorite day of the week. I look forward to seeing Dr. Sims and Sneaky Phil and Yellow Bull Goldie and Mr. JT himself. Mr. JT.
What
Remember
up? What up?
y'all remember that movie The Five Heartbeats?
Play a little song about a heart is a house for love, and I
And I've learned
learned.
I've learned. I feel like we the Five Heartbeats, y'all. And
Play
look.
Shy
I
Brother.
know that's
Play
right.
Shy Brother. Shy Brother. Play Shy Brother.
Hold on now.
I feel like we the Five Heartbeats and Goldie is the light skinned one. Anyway,
Yeah. I ain't got much
No, you
money.
know,
I'm not a
hey,
millionaire.
I don't come in here to
right,
get abused
right.
like this.
But listen,
All
hold
right,
on. I'm
look
gonna say this.
at. Hold up. Goldie, will you say good evening for us?
No,
Will you
no,
introduce?
no, because you got all that cowboy mess on
No, no, no,
right
no, no.
now.
This is
No,
what we need from Goldie.
no,
Goldie, this is what I need. This is what I
no.
need, Goldie.
Uh-uh.
I got nothing but
Yeah.
love for you,
No,
baby.
y'all are getting nothing from
Ain't
me
got
today. I
nothing
am
but love
salty.
for
I am
you, baby.
salty. Y'all have
What?
dug me
You
up from the
salty?
Dead Sea because I am
Uh
salty right now. I got to come in
uh
here and I got to listen to all this cowboy blah, blah, blah. It wasn't the cowboy won. It was Tom Brady lost. Let's go ahead and
He
just put
looked.
that in
He
proper
If we gonna
he
be
perspective.
looked.
honest
He
about it,
looked 45. He
If we
looked
if we must if
45.
we must tell the truth about a something, Tom Brady looked like he was 65 years old on crutches. he
He
didn't
looked
know
bad.
who
He
was throwing
looked
the ball
bad.
to.
He looked
I
bad.
said, did Dak Prescott's spirit jump into Tom Brady because he don't know who the hell he throwing the ball to right now?
I
What are we
know
doing?
it was a hot mess. Good evening again, everybody.
That was
Listen, we
pathetic.
almost have 2,000 likes already. We got
Already.
75 people in the room. Thank you. And like Rory said, this is our favorite day of the week. I just wrapped up Bible study. I jetted on in here because I said I got to host the Blue Table Talk for Men tonight. There's a young man, and you guys know him on TikTok. His name is Frankie Grady, and the long and short of it is, he's hit a hard time because he's run out of money relocating his
Mm-hmm.
daughters. And if you guys, this is what I want us to do. It's 74 of us in here. I've already sent him 25 yesterday. Rory sent him some money yesterday. If all 70 of you in here tonight can send $20, a couple of cups of coffee, a couple of muffins. If 70 of you in here tonight could send Frankie Grady, that's his cash out, Frankie IE Grady. If you could send him $20 and just put on there praying for you, just to help you get back on your feet. If 70 of us can give $20, all about volume. If we all could send him $20, and $20 that won't hurt us, okay? If you could send him tonight, that will bless his socks off, and that'll kind of help him get back on his feet. Because you know what? We he said predominantly everybody in the comments said, y'all, oh, we praying for you. He said, I appreciate that, but I like to eat, okay? He's living
Facts.
out of his car right now.
Facts.
Yep.
He's living out of
Mm.
his car. He's going back and forth between Nashville and Tampa. That's as much as I know. He had to work tonight. They didn't let him off in time for the show, and he's off
Yep.
tomorrow. But guys, see what you can do for him, all right? And that's one of the other reasons we hear he cried out on his TikTok. He's cried out for help, and you know it's hard for a man asking for help. And I told him, and we were on the phone last night. And I talked to him last night. I said, listen, there's no shame in needing help. The shame is not asking for it. And he said,
Yeah.
Facts.
man, I'm humble. He said, I'm humble. He said, thank you for just reaching out to me. I said, man, that's what we're here for. We are here to help one another. I said, keep your head up. And he said, I'm not going to lie, because I asked him, we were texting tonight before the show. I said, man, how you doing? He said, Dr. Sims, I'm tired of lying. I'm not okay right now. It's what we've been talking about lately. He said, I'm not okay right now. I'm tired of lying about it. He said, I will be, but I'm not okay right now. And so I just ask that we just help him out. The correct spelling is Frankie, FrankiEGrady.
Yep.
Frankie Grady.
And let me
All right.
just
See
say
what you can do
this.
for him. Come on, Rory.
Let me just say this. Every gift that I received this evening, along with whatever I have built up in my little fund or whatever, I'm going to go ahead and donate that as well.
Okay, thank you, man.
All right.
That'll get
All
him
right.
back on his feet, and you can go find. I'm gonna find his TikTok handle real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find his
Yeah,
his
he
black.
goes his TikTok handle is Black Father Black is it Black
That's it,
Father
Black
Black
Father.
Man?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He's a solid brother. I've been following him for the last
yeah.
past two
Black
years.
Father, Black Man. Oh
Yes.
three.
Oh three. Yep. Yeah, he's a solid brother. He always he's definitely for the community. He's all about community. But when all of this happened to his daughters, I mean, he did
That's right.
what he was supposed to do. He jumped into action. Cost be damned. So
Hmm.
That's right.
Hmm.
I didn't have it yesterday. I got it today. So I'll be making
Okay.
my love gift to him
And let me tell you
I'm
this:
writing
later
it
the
on.
down
first
right
thing
now.
he did, the money that we sent him last night, me and Rory sent him. The
Yeah.
first thing he did, he sent it to his daughters,
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
and they were cooking dinner, and he was laughing. He texted a recipe. They was cooking either fish or chicken, and he texted them what to put on it, the seasoning. And he
Mm.
accidentally sent it to me. He said, I apologize, Dr. Sam. That's the recipe for my daughters. They cooking, and I sent the money that you sent me to them. And so he's a
Wow.
good man. He's
He
all
is.
about, uplifting, especially the women, because he's raised those girls himself. And
Right.
y'all have to watch his TikTok to get a hitch on it. Like Goldie said, he's a solid brother. And that's why we're here. Thank you, Trish. Thank
Yes.
you, Trish. Thanks, guys. I love us. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being so sweet. That's Bishop James Taylor, y'all.
Hold on. Hold on, I got
He's
I got
a
a treat for y'all tonight, man.
okay. Oh
Yay!
hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much for praying for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it
Oh, we
didn't
got
stop.
you.
It didn't stop. Don't
Oh,
worry.
we're praying.
It
We're
didn't
rooting
stop.
for you. Shucks, if we could do more, I'd be you. Shoot.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't worry. When we get
If
to
I could
Atlanta,
take it
we
from you, I'd
squeezing
take
some
it from
necks.
you and do it
Oh,
myself. I'm
so
telling
sweet.
When we get to Atlanta, we squeezing some necks. Just
Oh
be
yeah,
You know,
prepared.
you
I'm a hug
already
it's
you.
know.
all hugs. Ain't gonna be no handshake.
No,
We
you.
no.
No,
hugging, we gonna mug each other. James, tell
no.
everybody what we're gonna be doing Saturday. I was talking to one of my clients today that's coming, and she kind of wanted to have an idea. I said, well, it's a meet and greet. I said, but James is gonna take us to where he hangs out with his young men, and we're just gonna kind of give them a kind of have a workshop, and we're gonna be talking to the young men. So kind of highlight with everybody what are we gonna be doing that Saturday with your young men.
Well, that Saturday with our young man, we're going to do just kind of a panel discussion. They're going to get taught 5 different things. They're going to have faith, talking about walking in the faith of God, and they have faith in themselves, like, struggling with that. Then they're going to learn about family, not being a toxic young man, right? Learn how
Okay.
to treat women with a lot of respect, which has been challenging on here. One of those is mine. Okay. And you got teenagers, you got stake your claim on the fruit. And then
Quick,
Right.
quick.
functionality, when functionality is just what kind of skill set gift you have. Then finance, budgeting money, and then fitness. And so what I wanted to do with the guys that here, we are working on right now to make sure that they have an opportunity to get to talk to you guys and learn and grow and become better men. Um,
Okay.
And the panel discussion will be, if you guys are there early enough, because I know some of it might be coming in different times, just to
Okay.
help them know what it's like to be a man and just talk through
Amen.
toxic masculinity and growing. And, that would just help them to see it in a powerful light. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of excited about that. Just side note, I know you ladies love Rory. I get it. But you could give some other brothers too. I mean, we all
Spread
on.
the love. Spread
We,
this
I
love.
trying to feel some kind of way.
Hey, look at Rory.
I,
Look at Rory. He's
are
smiling. He didn't want to smile
I
tonight. He didn't
mean,
want to
I
blush tonight.
mean,
He didn't want to show those
it's
pearly
one
whites
thing.
tonight.
oh,
It's
man.
one thing to have 1,300 coins, have 1,300 diamonds, and everybody else is struggling. We haven't even got off the bagel yet. I
Well,
mean, I
look
understand.
at it. Look at all that
South
love.
Coast
It
coming
ain't
in
no love
hot,
for the
y'all.
host.
No, first of all, and this is what I don't like that he do. He when he talking to us, he like this. His eyes is like this. When they start gifting him, he like,
Hey, JT, did
He
you see
got the
him rub them
look.
braids?
He
Did
got
you see
that
him rub them
look.
braids?
He got the
Do you see him
look.
rub
He
them
got the
braids?
look.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
and when I was
Come on.
talking to him, he did like this. He did like this.
Come on, man.
Come on,
I'm
man.
trying. I got a little flyway right here that keeps trying to fly away, and I got to brush it back. I
Oh,
need a haircut, and then my
Phil,
head
you
is
hear this?
itching. That's why I'm rubbing them. My ladies, look,
Phil,
ladies, listen.
guess
this
what?
Real,
man.
When I do my fundraiser, you definitely gonna be the MC. I'm gonna get some money.
Big
hey,
flags.
look,
Lady, and
I talk to Stripes off a zebra if you stand there and chat.
My man. My man.
And hey, that zebra look up like, where
Where
my
my
stripes
stripes
go?
go?
When did I
I,
become
Look at
male
Sneaky.
finance
I,
Look at
officer?
I
Sneaky.
smell
Look
wet
at
in water.
Sneaky.
y'all tickling me, man. Zebra be like, I'm naked.
I'm naked. Where the hell
What
my
happened?
stripes go?
I was a
But listen,
referee.
real
Now I'm
quick,
part of the
real
club.
quick.
What
Shout out to
happened?
all the ladies that wear the braids and whatnot. I'm struggling.
Amen.
I'm struggling. My head is itching.
Man,
Pat,
I'm waiting for you to do this.
you gotta get
I'm
that.
I'm
waiting.
waiting for
Hey,
it.
I'm
No,
waiting.
bro.
Pat the
now look,
weed.
You gotta
look,
get that Pat.
look. Now I got a little shred of just a little bit of toxic masculinity in me, so I'm not gonna pat it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That itch is about to take all that toxicity right out of you, and you're gonna revert. You're gonna resort right to what the women do immediately. Lord,
Man,
I
I'm in
need
a
this
house.
thing to be
Uh,
gone. Right.
Now
a
what
I
y'all
see it.
wife,
don't see off camera. Oh yeah, all day long.
dude.
You know.
I got a wife and 4 daughters. I'm waiting for that little needle cone for you to.
That little rat tail cone.
I'm
Yes,
waiting
sir.
for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we
Yes,
bringing Blam
sir.
on. We bringing Blam on.
Bring him in.
There
Yeah,
he is.
You're
gentlemen,
Amazon.
gentlemen. What's going on, fellas? How are we?
We
Doing
doing fine.
Good,
How are
good.
you?
What up?
I'm
What up?
doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
just
I
followed you,
actually,
homie.
I'm good, fam. I'm good. Glad to, converse with you guys and get on here and talk about Bland Fam. I guess some folks had some questions. I can field some questions. If y'all have any questions, I love to, talk to you guys. Chat it up.
Yeah, well, give us an update as to because I've been following you, and I had signed up to be one of the supporters, one of the sponsors. Kind
Come
of give
on.
us an update to where you are, what's going on in 2023. We're going to be in Atlanta next Saturday from
Yep.
6 to 10 at Iron Hill Brewery. If you're in the Atlanta area, we would love for you to stop by and fellowship with us. But just kind of give everybody an
Awesome.
overview, your vision, and your heart.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, for those of you who are unfamiliar, first and foremost, my name is Naki. I'm the founder of Blamazon and the BlamFam app. Really quickly, Blamazon is a marketplace for Black-owned products and goods. You can check out blamazon.com. There are hundreds of vendors and products for you to choose from. We've recently built the BlamFam app, which uniquely positions us to curate content and sell our products directly in our video streams without directing users away from the platform. So it's interaction, it's transaction built into one space, and we built this platform specifically for Black creators, Black business owners, because of the
Okay.
censorship that we face here, because of the fact that our content is getting stolen, the fact that they're generating millions of dollars off of our backs. So, as far as what's new, what's coming up, is we've recently finished developing our gifting system. As you guys know, gifting here on TikTok is a big thing. However, TikTok takes the majority of it. You
Okay.
end up with about 30 to 33% of the value of the gifts you receive. On BlamFam, we're paying users 85%. It's literally
Wow.
unheard of. 1, 2%, 3% of your current TikTok audience could seriously, you could seriously see some bank off of that, off of your supporters through the
Okay.
platform itself, as opposed to, Cash App and do this and do that. People would love to support you on the platform that you're using, and we built a way for you guys to do that. So we're working on that.
Okay.
We're working, of course, on getting more investors, donators, link in the bio, y'all, and building a live feature next, and then moving on to Android. So there's a lot happening.
Nice.
That is good. I definitely am interested in that. We would definitely love to be a part of what you're doing, man. What kind of obstacles have you run into so far? What kind of challenges do you have?
I'm going to be honest, the biggest challenge is resources, So I get a lot of
Okay.
questions as far as, oh, when are you going to have this feature, or when are you going to be able to do this thing, like TikTok or like this social media platform? And the thing, what it really boils down to is having enough resources to not only build these systems, but substantiate the maintenance of these systems as well. So
Right.
people are saying,
Right.
oh, I can't wait till we go live. Just go ahead, add live. Well, do you know what it takes to build a system like Live? Do you understand the amount of
Right.
data we're going to use? Literally
Right.
thousands of dollars a month in data we're going to
Okay.
use just to have a live feature.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
so y'all could do what we're doing right now.
That is
So my biggest
phenomenal,
challenge has
man.
been that resources,
Okay.
but we're
Okay.
we're
How
pushing
many?
through it.
How many? Go ahead. How many followers do you have? How many people do you have on your platform right now?
Right now on Bland Fam, we have about 15,000 people who signed up for a beta
Okay.
and test flight. However,
Okay.
they're only really about 10,000 users, and out of those
Okay.
10,000, maybe about 60% are, moderately to highly active.
Okay.
I think in the time since we've been live, since the app has been in the App Store since September,
Okay.
we're doing well as far as retention. Actually, I just looked at some of the analytics today. We're constantly going up maybe 10, 11% every month with new downloads and new people using the platform. So we're
Okay.
doing all right, but we're looking to do a lot more, looking to get the word out in a bigger way.
That is so good. That is so. Go ahead, fellas. If y'all have questions, go
Can
ahead.
I import my videos from here over to there?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. On Blam Fam, there's nothing that stops you from uploading any type of video. Also, on Blam Fam, we're not reading the metadata, at least not yet. So that
Okay.
means when you upload your video on Blam Fam, it just looks like original content to us, regardless if you have the
Okay.
Instagram, tag or TikTok tag or whatever. And I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, we should upload, more original content. And while that's true, I understand why people are uploading content from other sources because we don't have like a video suite that really lets you do crazy edits and add music and add this and add that. So people are finding themselves uploading content from other sources or things like
Okay.
CapCut or Filmora Pro that don't have any like metadata or anything associated with it.
Okay. One question. No Angel Photos. She asked, "Do you have a QR code yet?"
So no, I mean, are you asking about a QR code for the app or something like that, or?
Angel, what kind of QR code? But probably, do you have a QR code where somebody can scan and they could upload the app right there? Or she's saying you need a
No,
QR code if you don't have it.
gotcha.
Ah,
Yeah, so I mean, we could definitely, put up some a QR code rather easily. But right now,
Okay.
if people want to find information about the platform, the link in our bio leads to a Linktree like page that I've built, and you guys can have all the access to all the information that you need there. But a QR code, yeah, that's definitely something that we'll get
Okay.
set up. Probably put that on some business cards or put that in some adverts,
Right.
and some.
Okay. 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 All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. So, where are you physically located? Are you in the Atlanta area?
Yeah, so actually, well, I don't live in the city of Atlanta. I actually live outside of Atlanta in Lawrenceville, so that's about 45 minutes away. But yeah, we're located in Georgia. I'm originally from Jersey, but we're located in Georgia. We're probably going to be here for some time, until we
Okay.
get Bland Fan worldwide, and then I'll be traveling all over the place,
Well, we
different
want you to stop
offices.
by. We want you to
Facts.
Bland. We want you to stop by next
Let's
Saturday
set
on
it up.
28th, and we want to meet and we want to greet and we want to take photos and we want to do
Come
all that
on,
good stuff. We're gonna hug and high five and
Yes, sir.
fellowship. Okay.
let's set it up. Let's set it up for sure. You got to
All
hit me
right.
up
Love
on
you.
Instagram because I'm message banned. Well, actually, on this account, I'm not message banned. So, yeah, you can hit me
Okay.
up with a message there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you, man.
Nah, thank you, fellas. Peace. Y'all have a good one.
Much love,
deuces.
Lamb.
Be safe, fam.
Appreciate you.
Oh man, we're gonna have a good time next Saturday. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good next Saturday.
Mm.
I just
Yella,
I
I got
just
a
got my
brand
hotel.
new set of gloves just for you, brother.
Did you? What do you want me to do to him? Hold on. I got my pen. I can go ahead and autograph it for you. Just send them over to me. I'll go ahead and put my signature on it.
No,
That's
you
All
gonna
that's
put your
gonna happen.
signature on them, all right?
Yeah, I
that's
bet.
good. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
good. That is good.
yeah. No sir.
Well,
No,
But
Hey,
James,
I
give
went
hey,
us an
ahead and I
update.
went ahead and
How's
y'all,
your
sent
y'all,
it.
How's
y'all
your
want?
wife? I know we saw her, but how's your wife doing? Give us an update.
Well, we got two doctor's appointments tomorrow, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I think that's the biggest thing. We had the doctor's appointments tomorrow, and we'll learn, more about what's going on from there. But
Okay.
her numbers are still getting higher, so
Okay.
we're just trusting God, man. Like,
Pray for good
and just
news.
believe in God. So,
Amen.
so we're
Okay.
we're praying, and I want us to just pray for you because after you play a real team this coming week, and I know you're going to be going through a lot, and I don't want you to be
You
by
already know. You
yourself.
already know. I'm reaching out for the brothers. I'm gonna call
Yeah.
y'all Sunday night at
Yeah.
9:36 p.m. Eastern
Hey,
Standard Time. I'm calling you either way.
don't
Purdy
call me
look
because
Purdy look
you
good
gonna get
now.
all jokes. You getting all jokes.
Purdy look
Okay,
good now.
I
That's
know about you, Rory. I know
and,
about you, Rory.
and here's the
Listen,
sad thing: if you lose to a dude who was the last pick of the draft at
Thank
quarterback,
just
you. Oh, I
irrelevant.
already know. I already know. Stephen A. Smith has already talked about it. I already know,
hey,
James.
Listen,
listen, listen. First of all, we are walking miracle. God is good. The Giants got in the playoffs.
I'm so
Everybody knew we should.
excited.
Yeah, God is good. I mean, our quarterback from Duke, so God is working miracles. So
right.
he from Duke.
I'm now y'all hearing it here first. The
Facts.
Giants are gonna upset the Eagles.
I
I
can
hear
see that
crickets.
happening.
Let me
I
say
can see
this:
that happening.
I believe, but help me with my doubt.
All right.
Well, let me throw a little bit more sugar on this pile for you. Right now, without Jalen Hurt being in the lineup, it ain't
And
looking
and
good for
and,
Philadelphia. They don't move
It
the
and you
is.
know
ball as
and he's
easily as
playing
they do.
and he's playing hurt. And so
If he
while
plays,
if he plays in the defense, while they are not gonna intentionally hit him,
yeah, They gonna
If
get him.
he
You
runs
ain't
that
got to
ball,
lie. You ain't got to lie. We're gonna
Yeah,
try
they
to
gonna
take
get him.
care of that.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna try to take care of that. We
you know the defenders they gonna play nice. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
yeah.
We got Big Sexy. Big Sexy like to hurt people. He
He's
don't
like
You
care
a
know,
about none of
broom.
that.
Blowing a broom
Tipado. I
on
Yeah.
call him Tipado. I call him
him. Yeah,
Tipado.
When he do that
yeah.
little dance,
Yes,
he don't
sir.
care nothing about none of that stuff.
All I can
He
say
knocked
is that
Jerry Goff on his butt. He almost knocked Jerry Goff out. Jerry Goff on the ground squirming. He doing an angel.
Straight up
bruh,
angel over.
bruh.
Sometimes you need prayer after you've been seeing stars.
All I can say is that after the Giants did what they did to Minnesota, I looked at them in a new light. I was like, you know what? The running game is still on point. It seemed like Saquon is getting stronger and stronger,
Oh,
and this
he's
is later
nice.
and later in the
He's
year.
nice.
Hmm.
The wide receivers seem like the routes are getting a little bit more crisper.
Yeah.
I was watching
Yeah.
this game thinking, the Giants shouldn't be advancing like this, and they had
Right.
steady getting better and better. If Jalen Hurts does not play on Sunday, it may be a 10 to 13 point win for the Giants on
And think
Sunday.
about this. Our running backs don't always got their belly button out like them Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? With them little
You know,
tank tops looking like cowgirls. We don't do none of
you
that.
know,
Looking
We
extra
old school,
spicy.
baby. Yeah, they zesty over there.
A
They
little,
I
zesty.
know,
sassy, a
but
little
I'm telling
spicy.
you, what could possibly happen? The Giants are playing the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium for the NFC Championship. That's a possibility.
that's not happening.
I don't want to play
That ain't
y'all.
happening.
I,
No, I
I,
don't see it
I,
happening. No, sir. No, sir. They got to get past Mister
Mr.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
They got to get past him. And right now,
Hey,
that dude is
Yeah.
throwing
he
darts.
balling.
Yeah, there's
He's
no
balling.
expectation on. They're playing with house money, like Doug Peterson said for the Jaguars, and that Trevor Lawrence,
House
even when
money.
he played against Alabama, Trevor Lawrence is special. He's got that it factor, and they might upset the Chiefs. I would not doubt. I wouldn't be surprised if they upset the Chiefs Sunday.
Sunshine did his thing when he was at Clemson.
He sure
Yeah,
All
he
did.
did.
right.
He was
Yeah,
He did
throwing it
his thing when he
outside.
was at Clemson.
He wore
Period.
Bama out.
Right now, and all he needed was a few pieces. He just needed just a few pieces just to connect with him. Get a decent running game to protect the passing game, and he's gonna throw that ball. But
Yeah.
right now, honestly, Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow's world, and everybody else is living in it because
Yeah.
that young man
I
is
got a question.
balling.
Okay,
Yes,
come on,
sir.
come on.
I got a question. This is a challenging question.
Okay,
I've been wanting to ask this for a while.
okay.
Are, is the black community on TikTok predominantly toxic or teaching?
See, that's why what I said about us, what we do is so special. Because I would say if we did a statistic, I would say is about 75 toxic, maybe 25 teaching.
Wow.
And what I'm
Well,
saying is more toxic than it is teaching. I would say if there's a proportion, it's more toxic
75?
than teaching. I would say it's
75.
high. I would say it's
well,
high. I would say it's high.
let me throw this in to cool. Let me cool the waters a little bit. My experience on TikTok, I see majority of teaching because the algorithm shows you what you watch the most. So if you're getting toxicity, you're looking for it,
You're looking
and it's
for it.
showing it to you. If you're you see what I'm saying? I see
Right.
more teaching, education, and then crazy jokes and stuff like that because that's what I do. I get what
Right.
I give. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're seeing toxicity, you're seeing booty and yoga, and you know, you're
Don't
looking
say
for
yoga.
it. You're looking for it.
Don't say yoga.
That's all I'm saying. So
I'm gonna
don't
see.
look. Don't
Okay,
Why
blame.
you?
Don't blame it on the
I'm gonna give.
TikTok. Don't blame it on the
I'm gonna collect. I'm
sunshine.
gonna collect
Don't
some
blame it
data.
on the moonlight.
I'm gonna see when I'm watching my TikTok. I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna see how it pans out. I'm gonna look for that, James. To answer your question. What do
I
you
would
think? What do you
honestly.
think, James?
Oh, go ahead.
I honestly would say 50-50.
You thinking 50-50?
And I would tell you why I would say 50-50.
Okay.
Because the biggest branding influences on TikTok are minorities. You got Jackie Aina, you got our favorite Dana Dane.
Yeah.
She's very positive. She helps a lot of people out. Always talking about that little dog she got. I don't want one of those. They can't save nobody. But anyway, uh,
They can just hurt you.
I would say you have way more positive people on here that talk about business and building brands and stuff like that. I mean, me and my wife will sit down when she's not feeling well, when she's in
Okay.
pain. They say to have
Okay.
distractions.
Okay.
Sneaky Link will come on. We'll watch his videos. I'm trying to just be funny as all get out.
Facts.
So it's just, I agree with the algorithm, but I also, matter of fact, I probably go 60-40. 60
Okay. Okay.
positive,
Okay.
40% negative. And you know why I
There you
say
go.
Okay.
that? Because there's more businesses on here of us.
Right.
Right.
There's more people promoting content that helps people with pregnancies, education, tutoring. Uh, but the problem is, I would say, and I'm not trying to be petty or
Come
insulting,
on. Come on. Come on.
but the majority of people who are negative on here are broken-hearted folk who ain't got
That's a
no
good point.
man, and folk who ain't
Yeah.
got no women. Because most of it is relationship stuff, and they arguing back and forth, and I'm not safe, and I don't feel safe, and I don't feel good as a man. Well, I don't feel good as a woman. I can't trust you.
Right.
You can't trust. And they just go back and forth for hours, and
Yeah.
it's just like.
That's a good
And,
point.
and,
That's
and
a
I
good
just want
point.
to make this point. I saw somebody in Yella's live. It's a couple of young ladies. They never show their face, but they always dogging men. Yeah, I don't trust them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust them, Yella. You can't never
Okay.
show your face, but you always telling people they ain't doing nothing. I want to know what you
Hmm.
doing, hiding behind some goddess of Europe, goddess of Africa meme. I just, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. Black
Show a
men are
picture.
terrible.
Show a picture. Show a
So,
picture.
so, so, where you live at? Who you work with?
Right. Right.
How I know you
I'm
ain't no
with you on
white
that.
girl?
I'm with you. I'm
They
with
say
you.
who you with? Who you with?
I'm gonna
Thank you,
I'm gonna say
Tamiko.
I'm gonna
Tamiko. Hey,
say
Tamiko.
on to give a percentage, I'm gonna be more along on what JT just said, but I was thinking
Okay.
65-35
Okay.
on the positivity tip. Well, when you said
Okay.
75 negative, I was like, whoa, that is
That's a little
That's
high.
kind of high. I
what
think
you're
that's too high.
experiencing.
Yeah, that high.
What you're experiencing is a very small subsect of
Right.
toxicity. I
Okay.
believe inherently the people that get on here are good. Inherently,
Okay.
I believe that. Now you got your and I made a comment the other day is that TikTok is a big globe and all of these different little mafias are rolling around here and you got different
Right. That's
different
true.
names
That's
and
true. That's true.
you have dons and you have consigliaries, you have lieutenants, you got foot soldiers that think they can just go out and do and say whatever they, and that's how the toxicity start.
Right.
That's how it really shows itself and reveals itself. Honestly, I see more credit, getting your credit rebuilt. I see more people pushing for more black businesses. I see more people, especially the women. And I'm gonna go ahead and give the flowers to the sisters right now. Those highly educated, 5 degrees, making their coin, not dropping a bag. Don't give a damn of what you say about them and their living situation. I'm gonna give you your flowers right now because you all. I am sitting up here watching you all set the example for other women, but I
Okay.
am taking notes on what you're saying because
That's good.
whatever you're doing that's working for you, ladies, I am listening. Trust me when I
That's
tell you that.
good. That's
So I'm
good.
going to say 65-35 positivity because I see a lot more of the unification of what we're looking for, of what we want. But there's a certain faction of folks out there that have no idea what unity looks like and they never read
That's a
the
good point.
instructions. You know what I'm
That's a good
saying?
point.
So that's how I look at it.
Okay.
Well, let me
Okay.
throw
That's
this
good.
in. The reason I say it's not as high, well, first I'm gonna default back to you get what you're looking for, what you accept.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Remember
sir.
that Lance dude, the native
Yeah.
guy,
Yes.
and stuff got stupid. I was like, I don't care. I didn't even look at it. You couldn't help but get some comments because so many people were talking about it, but I didn't
Right.
invest in that. And then you had that knucklehead patriot dude with the beard, all that
Yeah.
nonsense. Everybody was going in. I didn't care. I got away from
Right.
that. I wanted to
Right.
see what I wanted to see. I want to talk about what I want to talk about, and I
Right.
think the algorithm recognizes that. In to justify Dr. Sims, you're a counselor, you're a
Right.
coach. I think TikTok sends you broken people.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
if
So
you
that's
if
working. Yeah. Yeah.
if I mean if you look
Good
into someone says something that interests you. Oh, they had a problem, and you look into that. They're going to send
Right.
you more of that. So
Okay.
I mean
Okay.
that's
That's a
that's
good
a shot
point.
in the
That's a
dark.
good point.
I'm just
That's
I'm
a good
just
point.
guessing. I'm not an algorithm master or anything, but I do not. I see way more positive on this than negative
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
because I
yeah.
try to give more positive. People respond to me positive. And, I look at some crazy crap too every now and then just for
Yeah.
looking for content to make my own video because you know me, I come out with some
Right.
off the wall stuff too.
Yeah,
But
you do.
Oh, I love your
but
lip singing. I love your lip singing.
but I get way more positive than negative, and I get a lot of political because I do that, and I get a lot of family stuff because I do that. I get a lot of anti-SA stuff.
Right.
I get what I give, I guess. I guess. Yeah.
That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. I'm excited about us meeting in person. Good evening again, everybody. We got almost 12,000 likes. It's over 40 people in here. Do us a favor again. There's a young man we want to help tonight, Frankie Grady,
Great.
and Phil Goldie. Give his TikTok handle again. He's an awesome young man. He's going through a hard time now because he spent all of his resources helping his daughters relocate back to South Carolina, and so his rent came due and he didn't have it, so he fell a couple of months behind, and he basically is homeless now. And so we wanted to all the 70 plus people that was in here, everybody can send $20 and just put on there, man. We just hoping you get better, keep your head up. And Cash App is Frankie Frankie Grady Grady. And if you can send him $20, and you heard it here on Blue Table Talk for
Done.
Men, if you
I
can
got
send
him.
him $20, that'll help him out. At least help him get a 2 piece and a biscuit.
Right, right.
Yeah. I think that's
Get him a
amazing.
look. Get him a family meal in a hotel room. Sure.
Right,
Thank,
right.
And,
and thank you, Yella. Black Father, Black Man, and
I,
that's his TikTok handle. Thank you, Yella.
I would also like to say this, and I hope y'all
That's
don't
it,
take this
survive.
I
Come
don't
on.
think y'all take this the wrong way. When I would say, if I was to be asked about the love and encouragement for Black men and Black businesses, I would go 30-70.
Okay, as far
Love
as
for
positive,
black men.
Negative 30, 70%, 30% positive. I
okay,
would go 30. I would go 30. And the reason why I would go 30% is because a lot of the content that is produced by us is very, very toxic at times
okay,
by us as men.
okay,
And a lot of us who run businesses, I don't think we make our presence felt. And I would be honest, I'm guilty of that. I do coaching like you do, but I've been watching a lot of your content lately, and I felt convicted. I was like, I really don't do enough. I really don't
yeah,
talk about it enough. And then I watch Yellow in the morning. I don't know if you noticed, I've been watching you a lot more in the mornings.
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't do none of that. I'm just constantly jumping in people's space and trying
right,
to be a light in the dark space. But I don't
right,
think, and when I mean 70-30, let me be more clear. I don't think we're leading it. We're not leading a lot of change in a positive direction. I don't think so. I think this is probably, and this is my humble opinion,
okay,
I think we're very few that you'll find 5 Black men in one space
yeah,
Hmm.
talking this way and building people up.
Hmm. Hmm.
I
Oh, I agree
just,
with that. I agree with
you
that.
I've
just, you're
seen
not,
one other group like this, and I think they meet on like either Tuesdays or Thursdays, maybe even Sundays.
okay,
But I think his name is Big X 72. I do a lot of the Kings United
yes. Big
stuff
X
with him.
always does that. Yeah, Big X is probably the only one. I follow him and he's one of my guys that's cool with
Oh,
me. But yeah, I
let me
just,
throw
I
this.
just don't think we're there.
Yeah, let me follow up on
yeah.
JT here. This is one of the only lives where it doesn't turn into
That's
everybody screaming over
exactly
everybody, blah blah blah. Everybody hacking on each other, everyone trying to be better than each other.
right.
This is the only live where I can say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I get that
That's what
back.
makes us
Yeah.
unique.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
this is
Yes,
a
sir.
yeah.
live where people cry, where people hurt, and we say we got you, and we say, man, it'll be okay. or I can't wait till Wednesday just so I can see you on the screen.
Yeah, man.
This is
Amen.
one of my most favorite places, physical or online. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
wait till
Same.
Wednesdays. And
Yeah,
I don't
man.
see
That's a
this
blessing.
anywhere on TikTok
Yeah,
but here.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
blessing. That's a
And
blessing.
shout out to
That's the
Rory,
whole
man.
drive.
Rory gave me a text the other night, man. I was sitting here crying, just frustrated, man. And he just texted me, man, I got you, bro. I love you. I was like, all right, Lord. You know, you got Pretty Ricky to call me. I know you love me, Lord. I know you love me. You know what I'm saying? Because he could be,
Drive down
he could,
95, got new
you know
wheels
what
on
I'm
my
saying?
ride.
Yes, sir.
He could be knee deep in some things right now, but he
Come,
thought of me,
come
Lord.
on, come.
He thought of me, Lord.
Right.
Don't do that to me.
You were
Please
you
don't
were
do that.
on his mind,
I
James. You
was
were
on
on
his
his mind.
mind, brother. You know what I'm
You,
saying?
Hey,
He chose the brother over the booty. Praise
come
God.
on, man.
you know,
Praise
Wow.
you
God.
know,
Booty
he
Come
number
wanted to put a
2.
smile on your
Wow.
face first. He wanted to put a
Y'all
smile on your
killing,
face first.
you
I hear
killing
you.
me, son.
That's love
And you
right
know
there.
that
Look,
night.
he did not put the drawers above the calls.
Come on, talk to him, dog. Talk
Facts.
to
Facts.
him.
Y'all
He
just
said
think, look,
that man
look, y'all
said
just
that
think
man
I'm
said
out here
before the
just freaking.
cheeks, let me grant some peace. That's
Oh,
what he
come on,
said.
preach it, preach
That's
it.
what he said.
Y'all hit me with the rhymes now. Okay. Y'all hit me.
Call Rory, I'm a player from the
No, man, I'm
Himalayas.
not even a player. What Joe say? I don't want to be a player no
Oh, there
more.
you go.
That's why I got
Right.
Doc in my
I just
life.
crushed a lot.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's why I
Crush a
got.
Big
That's
lot.
why I
pun.
got.
Big
That's why I
pun.
got Doc in my life for real, for real. And that night, I remember that night, James. I said to myself specifically, because in the group text, your number was the only number that I didn't have saved with a name. So I was
Mm.
like, man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna text this brother. I'm gonna save his information, and I'm gonna text this brother. And that's just what it was. I was sitting here, watching the last dragon.
Hey, all together now.
Hey, see, no,
Push it
that's the
like
wrong one.
Come on. Come on.
that's the right one. Little
That's
brown
the
hairs everywhere. You
Well,
nasty player.
Right.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't
Facts.
care. Nah, but it was a
No.
blessing, man. And you need that, man. I think that's why I say 30-70, because the way we laugh and joke, it could carry me.
that's the one. That's the one. Sick and tired of the Tata bars. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on. Hold on.
So I
When
need
did Dr.
someone
Sims
to sit
become counselor,
down
cowboy extraordinaire, and DJ all at the same darn
at the
time?
same
I know, you
time.
know
I
what
need
I'm
to see your
saying?
resume, sir. I need
And
to
Good
then,
see
and
your
evening,
then,
resume.
everybody. Y'all,
and
just good
then,
evening, everybody. We bringing you blue. We bringing you tunes from the
Oh
Blue
my
Table Talk
God.
for Men. That's what we do.
Dr. Sims, aka DJ Scratch and Sniff.
Not DJ Scratch and Sniff.
scratches. Yeah.
Lord.
Don't want to be. I need
How did how did we get
Come
here?
on, come on, Rory. Come on, Rory.
How did we get here? I'm just asking.
James brought us here. I'm sitting here minding my business.
Listen, first of all, I'm just excited about the fact that we get to do stuff like this because you don't get this a lot.
No,
You
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 don't
do.
don't.
get this a lot. You don't get to come online. I come online and y'all gonna laugh, but I come online and sometimes I'll jump in the live, right? And I'll be like, no, we could come together. I mean, get your simping
Right, right, right. Exactly.
it's
I,
like,
I
go
don't
the
I
right
don't
way
think
with
I
me.
don't think
This
I
is
don't think people
this song goes
understand.
out
I
to
don't think
Rory, y'all.
see, Roy, I don't know what you did.
I need a girl to ride, ride. I need a girl. Mine, oh mine.
Yo, I'm internationally known on the microphone. I got it all, but I really need a
Need a
wife at
wife at
home. I
home.
don't really like the zone. Never spend the night alone. I got a few you would like to, but chase that romance me. Don't tickle my fancy. Tiffany Nancy, that's
Hey,
not what my plans be. Need a girl
So
that can
immediately
stand me,
following
raise me a
Blue
family.
Table Talk for Men, we're gonna have TikTok after dark. Just shoot on over to the storm.
Whoa,
We're gonna have
whoa,
TikTok after dark.
whoa.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
Uh-oh.
listen.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna
Listen,
stay out of
listen,
that one.
listen,
Well,
listen. I will
I'll tell you
not be
this.
there.
Okay.
I'm
I
at the
would
I
not
tell
passport
be
you,
there
if
gate.
you
for that
go
one.
into a live, if you do go into a live, I found you go into a live. It's like if you say something nice or encouraging or something,
Yeah.
uplifting, you immediately get beat down. Who's this guy? What you man? You ain't a man. I'm like, dude, I'm just as manly as you. Say it to my face. I'm that guy.
Come on.
But
Right, right.
Right.
you
So
can
that's
pay a
why,
compliment. You can be nice. You can be
mhm,
friendly. You can be uplifting, and you can be, educational, and still be just as manly as the next guy.
right,
Come
Okay.
on.
Right.
But what frustrates me is you can't do it in some lives, and then there's some little bitty dude, that big, with a big hat and a big head, talking. Well, I'm like, dude, if you weren't on that side of the screen, you
yeah,
wouldn't say that to
Come on.
yeah.
me.
Not
Come
even
on.
close.
Come
You know what
on.
I'm saying?
Not even close.
So
Nothing that comes out of here,
right,
Come
nothing
on.
that comes out of here, I will not say to your face.
exactly,
Right.
I would
Come on.
rather say it to your face than say it behind your back. I'd
exactly,
rather you hear
Come
it
on.
from me than someone say you hear what Phil said. Yeah,
right.
he
Thank
told me
you.
yesterday. Get
So
out of here.
so here's my frustration. I watch
Yes.
I watch, and I just got to use it as an example. I watched
Okay.
Yellow Bull apologize to the point where it was like I wanted to be like, but you ain't the one who's getting a divorce.
Yeah,
You ain't the one who's always dogging people all the time, and now you getting dogged
Wow.
the same way you dog people. Why you mad? This
What?
is what I don't like.
Okay.
You vicious, and then when somebody comes for you, you a victim.
yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
Hmm.
you super
Wow.
vicious. You dogging people, you telling them they trash, you
Yeah,
exposing everybody, and then soon as you get exposed, now you a victim.
right.
And then I'm gonna say it again. Your rhetoric does not have a resume that I can follow.
Hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
So
understand.
you're
That's
giving me
good.
all
That's
this
good.
rhetoric,
That's good.
but then I'm looking for a resume that says, okay, what do you do? How are you helping me?
Hmm.
Uh, how can you help me to grow? How can you make me a better person? And where I am struggling is like if we collectively came together, we'd be so much more dominant.
Hello,
We have so
somebody.
much of a better pool. And I'm questioning, Rory. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Hmm.
Is all of this exposure of white people actually helping us?
No, not at all.
If all
It gets us likes and views, but it's not helping
It
per
ain't
se.
helping.
Right.
It's really not.
Right.
If
Exposure of white people. Break that down. What do you mean?
like so a lot of times the ones who are so-called activists, all they're doing is taking clips of white people making mistakes, posting it, making
Right.
their rebuttals to it, and then the kids who are in the streets who are struggling, who need food, you don't help them.
you don't help
You
them,
know,
No.
but and then there's kids in your neighborhood who are going through different things that are struggling.
hmm
They don't
Right.
help out. I mean, they got one girl who's on here. She's always telling people they're homophobic all the time, and she lives in Canada. And I'm trying to figure out how she know much about our country. She ain't never been here. And you
right?
know who I'm talking about, Yella. Like I'm like this girl is annoying. And and
Very.
what happens is
Very.
Yeah.
there is nobody actually going into the community.
Hmm.
Mm.
Like when I'm at the
Hello.
rec center with these kids who are struggling, who don't got food, and we got a food truck coming through
Hmm.
that I got to beg the food truck for months.
Right.
If I want them to come, I got to beg them ahead of time. And I got to make sure somebody get them a little check just to appease them. It's not because they really
Yeah.
care. It's because they want to
Mm-hmm.
get a little photo op, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Right.
Those are the type of things that we are dealing with as men. Like when we get together, I don't care what y'all say, it's a miracle.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
It's a
totally
miracle
agree.
that we're
I
all
totally
going to
agree.
be there and we care about each other and we supported each other. Y'all have prayed for my wife. I don't see that in other lives.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
Thank
don't. I got text messages from Rory. I got Sneaky who come to my lives and encourages me, makes funny videos, and then tells me what I need to do about being straight up. I sat with Yellow Bull. I've talked to you offline. The majority of the time, it is very, it is very, um, just it's just attacking,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? And then our kids are looking for leadership that will help them to be better as a man, to help them to be
Amen.
better in their growth. And so that's all I'm saying. I just wanted to know your
This is
thoughts on that.
So
this
what
is
I
here's my
do?
thoughts on it.
Okay,
Here's
go
my
ahead.
thoughts on it, if I may. My thoughts on the ones that are attacking have something to prove. All right,
Yeah.
man, I'm 56 years old. All right. I've been to war. I've done all the doing I'm doing that's painful. Okay.
Right.
I've hurt people. I've blown shit up. I've made people go away. Okay. That's part of my life.
Understand.
I have to deal with that.
Understand.
PTSD and all the
Understand.
rest of that.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
now there's things that don't bother me because I don't give a ish about
Right.
things.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I got nothing else to prove. Man, I'll hurt you, dude. You don't know me. You don't want to freaking climb that mountain. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
Yeah.
right.
all of us have our old
Yeah.
us. All of us have those
That's right.
experiences and those things that we've done, and every one of us has something we can do better than everybody else of us. Everyone's
That's right.
valuable, and everyone has something to contribute.
Right.
But when you're past the point of trying to prove ish to people,
You preach.
then all you can do
And-
is
hello.
be an example and try to help. Use
And
the stuff
another-
you know as an example. You don't want to do this, it hurts. Not because I heard it, I did it,
Yeah.
and this is why, young man, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the environment
Yeah.
that you're in
Yeah.
now. We're
Yeah,
past
exactly.
the trying to prove stuff. We're trying to show stuff.
That's right.
And that's my views on it.
Good point.
That's good. Go ahead, Rory.
I was gonna say, James, I know what you're talking about, and I follow a couple of those creators just to see what their mindset is. But then I make people put their mouth to action. So I do fundraisers. Like last year, I raised 100 backpacks for kids, in Round Rock.
Yep.
This year we raised over 280 pair of socks for homeless
That's
kids
right.
in Round
That's
Rock.
right.
300
Sock
pair of
drive,
socks
yeah.
for homeless people in South Austin. So I don't have to get up and be like rah 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 and beat my chest. What I do, I challenge these people. You an activist? Okay, cool. Help me put the activists into action and help me
And look at what we
do
and
something
look at what
for
we're doing.
some homeless vets. My next donation drive is going to be for homeless vets.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But,
look at what we're doing for Frankie tonight.
Exactly.
He didn't ask us to do that. He didn't ask us to do that. And to y'all point, James and Rory and Phil, look at the why. Why are you using this platform? Why are you on social media? To beat your chest. Why are you doing it? The reason we created the Blue Table Talk for Men is to give men a safe place. And the results, the harvest that we're reaping bears fruit to our why. It matches our why. And a lot of time people, like Phil said, you just want to beat your chest, want to show off, want to flex. Okay. And I love how James couched it. He said, "You don't have the resume to back up the rhetoric." I like that. I'm gonna use that. I like that.
Yeah.
You don't have the resume. I like that. You don't have the street cred, if you will. You
Right.
don't have the credentials.
But
Yeah.
but back to why are you on social media? I watch all of you guys. Okay. What does everyone bring to the table in this forum right now? Rory's always in racism. All right. If I'm not doing something funny, I'm doing something educational. Okay.
It's true.
Yella is always deep in that conversation, thoughtful, enlightening conversations. Dr. Sims
Amen.
is helping everyone because he's a counselor, and we got the Reverend Master Michael JT down there doing his God's work. But that's the difference. Why are you on social? I was doing what I was doing before I met you guys. I
Right.
started doing it because I'm
That's
here.
good stuff.
Right.
That's good
You see what I'm
stuff.
saying?
I love
I
it.
was-
And that's how I followed you. When I followed you, you were doing your politics. You were doing,
Yeah,
and it
that's
was
why
at
I
a time
followed
after the insurrection and Trump and Biden and all of that. You have such a good political eye. You know what I'm saying? I listen to you and I'm gleaning from that because that's not a strong suit of mine. You know.
See, I've been
so
going
listen
hard
to
after
you.
Martin Luther King's birthday. My last couple
Yeah.
of days, I've been going
Yeah.
hard on educating folks
Yeah.
on one, racism issues, social issues, and trying to show people the Martin Luther King other than the I Have a Dream. He said so
That's
much
very
more
good.
than that one speech.
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
man.
Yeah,
His
he
book,
did.
his sermons. I have a book about this thick
Yeah.
of all the stuff he said. And if I could go back in time and sit down with somebody as a preacher, I love. He could preach. He was a good preacher, like my dad. He was a good
So
preacher.
was.
And
So was.
do y'all remember? I'm about to date myself, and we getting ready to close. I'm about to date myself. Do y'all remember Kung Fu Theater? I feel like we're a
Every
band of
Saturday
those
morning?
5 ninjas. We got to get the master. We got to kill the master. And we got one with the tiger. We got
The
one with the
deadly
spider.
venom?
We got one with the
Five
monkey.
deadly
The
venoms.
deadly
Yeah, yeah.
venom. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
say, hey, we can call James. James is our Kung Fu Panda.
The sad thing is,
Wow.
Rory, the sad thing
Wow.
is it makes sense.
It makes
It,
sense.
it, it
I'm
fits.
not mad.
It fits.
I'm
It
telling you, we
fits.
like a band of superheroes,
Oh,
y'all.
that's funny. That
Man,
is
listen.
funny, man.
I love, and you know
James.
something else. You know something else I love about us. We, and I don't, and I know we know this in our community. When you can crack jokes on each other, you really love each other. If we
Facts.
didn't like each other, it would be hard to pull this off. You know what I'm saying?
It would be
And
really
we
hard.
we have not met outside of James sitting with Yella,
Hmm.
and I think Yella and Rory have met.
We
We have
met
not
briefly, yeah.
physically met each other yet. You know what I'm saying? And so
Hmm.
we getting ready to have our first meeting next
Hmm.
weekend. And so we love each other. We can crack jokes on each other. We
Hmm.
love each other. When you can crack
Yeah.
What
jokes
what
on
I
each other, you're brothers.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
what I
yeah,
love
yeah,
about
yeah.
this forum is there's one thing missing, and I'm glad it's gone. I hope it never shows up. Is egos.
Yeah.
Nobody shows up with an ego.
That's
Yes.
right.
We show up with a
That's right.
conversation. We
I
show up with a
think
question. We show up looking for an answer, and that's it. There's no egos in here, and I love it.
I, I think what it is that we're all grown and have gotten past the point of egos.
That's right.
Me being the youngest one, I may have the most ego, but if I do, I check it at the door because I
Amen.
know I don't have to be that guy when I'm here. I can get butt naked and just be free and be who I am. Not
Yeah.
literally, y'all, because I know
Praise
that
God. Praise
y'all getting
God.
ready to
Hey,
start.
Praise
he
God.
just said
Y'all,
butt
Thank
naked
God.
and
because he's the
then
youngest one in here. So
get
Right.
grown. You know, it gets grown.
Put that away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away.
Right.
see, see,
Right.
but when I say that, man, it's
Oh,
liberating. It is really liberating to be able to get home. You know, you women can identify. Y'all get home and y'all, whoo, girl,
Let it
and y'all
loose.
set them free.
Facts. Facts.
no.
You
He
know,
said, set him free.
it's
Facts.
liberating to be able to come here on a Wednesday night after I've been pent up with so much frustration and so much anger and so much stress,
Amen. Amen.
to be able to just forget about that for an hour and
mhm.
just let loose
Yeah,
and
I'm
be
not
That's
me.
I'm
good.
not gonna I'm not gonna hold y'all. Before this meeting happened, we had a HOA, had a Zoom meeting with the HOA, and
Okay.
as I'm paying attention to what the president of the HOA was talking about, I was, taking the notes and everything, listening, and Scarlett was in my ear. All right, baby, you got 15 minutes before you gotta go upstairs. All right, you gonna get
Really?
something to eat before you go upstairs. Hey, I got
Really?
this
Well, you go
ready
ahead and give
because I.
final. Open up with final comments. You go ahead and lead off tonight. Then Phil,
Oh,
then JT,
all
and
right.
then Rory.
But yeah, she wanted to make sure that I don't miss because she knows how important this is to me as
Hmm.
well. So
Really?
it's yeah, oh yeah. She made sure that I had something to eat before I came upstairs and conversed with the gentleman.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, she keeps me on point that way. Now, I want to say this. I'm gonna say these things and I'm gonna try to get them out as quickly as I possibly can. One, the reason why we are what we are is because we left high school back in high school.
Yeah.
We are
Hello.
grown ass men. All right,
Hmm.
let
All the way.
just
Facts.
cut to the chase. We are straight grown, and we do grown man things. And we say we have grown men words. We leave that junior high and high school stuff behind us.
Hmm.
That doesn't matter to us. It doesn't phase us. That'll roll off our back like water does a duck. So that's
Hmm.
one.
So do.
The
Big
second
fact.
thing is that I love each and every last one of y'all truly and dearly. And the third thing I'm saying is I cannot freaking wait until next week. Y'all don't understand. I got my hotel reservation already confirmed. I'm
There
paying
you
a
Me
little
go.
bit
too.
more because I waited a little bit longer, but I don't care. I
Thank you.
cannot freaking
It's gonna be
wait.
good. It's gonna be good.
And
We're gonna have a
and
great time.
hugging the
Yeah.
necks and joining on each other is what I'm looking for. Having some good fellowship with the youth and
A
whatever else.
sparring
And
session, all that.
I'm ready to. There's be no
Yeah,
sparring session. I'll be
yeah.
signing gloves, not using them. So I cannot.
I'm definitely a
I
lover and
cannot
not a
wait till I
fighter.
get there. And gentlemen, y'all have a great day and a
Love you,
phenomenal
man.
weekend. And
Hey,
let's do it.
appreciate
Let's
you,
do it
man.
big
Appreciate
on
you.
next
Yeah.
weekend.
Love
I'll
you,
talk to
brother.
Yeah.
you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. Go ahead, JT.
Man, just wanted to say that one of the biggest things that I love about our time together is as men is that we're allowing ourselves to express our true emotions, share our fears, and be able to grow together as men.
Hmm.
And as somebody who is in this phase of my life where I'm probably at the biggest peak of struggle for me,
Okay.
in every aspect. I just got a big
Okay.
offer to take over a gym that could help my
Oh
boys do
wow.
everything. And I'm like, and then they hit me with how much it would cost. And
Oh shit.
I was like, all right, Lord, it's gonna be you.
Amen.
If I get that building,
Wow.
it's gonna be you. But
Amen.
but I'm in that phase that you guys are teaching me that I listen to where me and Rory kind of at the same space where we still figuring things out and growing. And then it's like sneaky yellow and Dr. Sims is like, well, we there. This is what we do. Don't worry about it. And that piece helps me. It helps me as a
Amen.
young man. So I would close with saying this. The best is yet to come because I am surrounded by men who let me know that I can get there.
You can get
Amen.
there.
And I thank God for it. Love y'all, man. For
Love you.
real.
Love
Love
you
you,
more,
man.
brother.
Love you,
All right,
man.
boss.
Come on,
Yeah.
Phil.
I don't have a lot. I'm gonna say this. I'm fortunate because I'm a capstone. I am the capstone of a pyramid, and you four guys are that magnificent structure that hold me up. There's a
Amen.
lot of power when you have that much stone packed together underneath you. It's a foundation that you can't mess with.
Amen.
I caught that. So I'm a capstone. I love you guys, and I can't
Love you,
wait to see
man.
you face to face.
I know, man. I can't wait to see you, man. I love y'all so much. Come on, Rory. You the man, Rory.
No, I am not the man. I am far from the man. If anybody's the man, it's the man right there. That's the man
Oh,
right there. Cowboys gear and all. All jokes aside, I love all the fellas. I love all the fellas. I appreciate what the table has done for me in the short space of time that I've been a part of the table. It has really given me some enlightenment, uh, just given me some different outlooks on life
amen.
for real. I appreciate the time that you spend with me on a weekly basis and just helping me be a better version of myself. I always want to
Amen.
be better and better each year. That's my goal each year to do something better, be better than I was last year. 2022 sucked for me. I'm not going to lie.
Amen.
2022 absolutely sucked for me. I lost two good friends, and my mom, number two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to having a better 2023, and I'm glad to be having 2023 with you guys. We're gonna go higher and
Amen.
higher each round. Can't wait to see y'all on the 28th. We're gonna act a monkey.
We
And
gonna have a boy. It's gonna be good. As we say in Alabama, it's gonna be good, man. Love you, all right?
I love you, brother. I love you too.
Hey guys, let's wrap up. A lot of housekeeping. Go to bit.ly/blue table ATL. We need to get a head count. So when I talk to Iron Hill Brewery, I kind of give them an idea of how many people coming. All right. This year we have so much that we want to do this year, and this meetup is the first one. We want to have a live event where we have speakers and we I want to be a better man type of a man's conference. We're going to talk about that. We want to do a cruise. We want to do t-shirts. We have a t-shirt design in the making right now. I love what Phil said. We hang egos. The time we hit that live button, the time we come and sit around the table together, we hang our egos up. We take our Superman suit off and we're just Clark Kent, and we love each other. We're really brothers, and that's why I say, hey now, hey Lady Moore. That's why I say there's no other TikTok quite like ours, where we pray together, where we cut up together, where we crack on each other, where we kind of butt heads from time to time. We're here to show that black men can be articulate, black men can be conversational, black men can be helpful, black men can be funny, black men can do a whole lot of things. We're very gifted. I'm teaching Bible study, and the beginning looked more like you and I than what has been portrayed all these years. When God made Adam and Eve, Adam in the Hebrew means red clay. and we have such a rich history, and black men, we are somebody. We are powerful, we're strong, and our families love us. You know, we just gonna have a good time next week. We're gonna have a good time next week. We're gonna meet with the young men Saturday evening, our meet and greet. Then we're gonna have an after party. We may slip some top golf in there. Me and Yella may go to play some top golf Friday evening. So I'm gonna get there Friday, and so we're gonna have a real good time. But go do this if you can. bit.ly/Blue Table ATL and sign up. All roads lead to ATL. And if you need me as a coach, and some of my clients are in here right now, and I deliberately on Mondays at 12 noon I'm coaching on demand. I coach on Monday. That's my coaching TikTok. And so I'm here to be a blessing to you. Oh, you hear what I'm saying? I'm running a special right now. It's about to run out because you need to invest in you. You can't pay me, but you need to invest in while you, like Rory said, you want this to be a good year. It's time to do something. And my motto this year, if you say it, you need to do it. If you say it, you need to have a receipt that you did it. And I tell all my ladies and men in relationship space, ask your potential suitor, where's the receipt? Thank you, Tomoko. Where's your receipt that you've done some personal development? I need to see that receipt. I need to see that receipt that you did some personal development. I need to see that receipt because you need to have a healed heart before you engage with me. I'm healed. I've done my work. I need to see your work. But we love all of y'all. Love you, 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 love you. And remember, if you stay high on life, life is gonna stay high on you. All right?